I'm at the wash. As you can see, I got my towels from Windows 101. The best surgical towels out there that I have ever used. Louis turned me on to that. Thank you, Louis. And I have my Gunslinger. As you can see, it's looking kind of raggedy. Hey, that rhyme. I should make a rap about that. My Gunslinger was looking kind of raggedy, as you can see. Well, anyway, today is the first time I'm going to throw this in the wash. T Squeegee, if y'all don't know who he is, he's from Outlaw Window Cleaning Network. He inspired me to throw mine in the wash for the first time. And as you can see, it's looking kind of raggedy. I mean, real raggedy. As you can see, I got my sea sponge in here. Also, I wanted to say a little something about the sea sponge. Not that I really care. I do, but I don't. But on Facebook thread, someone just magically got the credit for this idea of me throwing the sea sponge in there. Now, I've been using it since day one. I was actually awarded the first one. I don't really care who was awarded who the first. I'm just only telling you facts. That I had the original yellow one. It had yellow in the center and it was smaller. That was the first prototype. I actually held the contest and gave that away. But I started putting out tips and tricks, and the sea sponge was one of them. I just happened to magically post it on Facebook, one being the Outlaw Window Cleaning Network. Somehow, some way, I guess because I'm not a big figure and I'm not known on Facebook, somebody took that idea and magically took the credit and was given credit for it. I don't care, that person can have the credit, but let's give credit where credit is due. I shared what I had, and that's what I do. And I told them about the sea sponge. Some people just want to take credit for someone else's, good info, which I don't really care because it's just info nonetheless. If I put it out there, I guess it's free fall, up for grabs. They could just sit there and claim it theirs. But anyway, as you can see, there is no signs of it falling apart on me, except for right here. But I think that was like that. I'm not sure. But when I throw this in the wash, as you can see, there is some fraying there. Not that that really matters. I don't even know if that was there. And there's some fraying here. I think, and here's some more here. I don't think it's going to be an issue, but we're going to find out together. This will be that. Look, there's more. I didn't really look at this closely because I already know that what it does, and it works for me out in the field. And I really didn't have any intentions on washing it, but now that's looking kind of nasty. That's looking kind of raggedy. And because I have a clean uniform, it's only right. My uniform's black. Well, I do have other type colors, but I wanted the color black specifically to match with my Dickies uniform. So if that's looking kind of nasty, it's kind of like bugs the heck out of me. So I'm actually going to throw this in the wash with detergent. So ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see. Alright, I'll see you in the flip side after it comes out. I just took it out to wash. It looks nice and clean. Boy, does that look sexy. Nice and clean, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, now this right here, I think I actually spilled some, I don't know, some kind of a glue on here. I don't know if that'll come off. Look like it's trying to come out with my fingernail. I'm not really concerned about that because it's work gear. Now, let's look at this together. Let's see if I notice any noticeable fraying. Okay, this right here still looks the same. They probably just didn't snip it. Let's turn it around, the other side. Okay, there's some fraying there, but that was already there. It doesn't look like it got worse. Alright, I did see some others somewhere else. Oh, right here. That still looks the same. To be honest with you, I don't think it's ever going to fray. I mean, obviously, if you're going to take it through war, yeah, right there, they just didn't snip that either. If you're going to take it through the battles of Aquila and, you know, take it through war and, you know, mistreat it, obviously, of course. But why would you want to mistreat something you spent over $100 for? That's my thinking. But for those who are actually interested in maybe buying this and worrying about how you're going to get it clean, I know some people hose it off and all that. I'm just too lazy, so I just kind of threw it in the wash. It's not often I wash this, so it's not like I'm going to be washing this when I wash my rags. Every so often I might wash this. Who knows, I might just continue to keep throwing it in the wash. I will not be drying this because actually it doesn't need to be dried. That's just ludicrous. Whoever throws this in the dryer, because it's dry to the touch right now, in my opinion. And after all, this is kind of like water resistant, so whether or not that material or water resistance wears off over time is anyone's question. But being one of the fortunate ones to use this from day one, I'm kind of pleased that this is still looking like brand new, like the day I got it. Outstanding. TJ, this was a good idea. Mr. T, Mr. Outlaw T, this was a good idea throwing this in the wash, because now it looks clean as well as my uniform will be. So, alright, that concludes this video. So those who bought this already and were thinking about throwing it in the wash, but they didn't want to take a chance, I gotta let you know now that you can go ahead and do so without worrying about it falling apart on you. Now, if you're going to throw it in a wash every day or every week, just be prepared for the outcome over time, especially if you're using harsh detergents. You really probably won't need to put any soap in there at all. But if you had to, you could probably use like a gentler soap, I would imagine, where it won't tear up the material too much. Normally, when I do my rags, I throw ammonia in there to break down the dirt even more, as well as the laundry detergent. But I didn't throw ammonia in there. Ammonia is kind of harsh. It could tear up your materials. I do that with my clothes as well. I put ammonia in my clothes. I know it sounds strange to some of you, but yes, I'm not the only one. The other people I've seen use that method. They put ammonia in their clothes too, rather than bleach, because it just gives a deeper clean when it's combined with the soap. And that's the same concept with the windows. It just gives a deeper clean. It actually makes that glass crystal clear. So those who think you gotta buy GG4, you really don't have to. But there are people that don't like to smell ammonia and don't like to work with ammonia. But there you have it. All right, Mac and Fracker. I'll see you in the next one, whenever that is. Peace, peace, peace.